So today, I cannot believe I've just seen this. So, I'm pretty sure I have talked about this. I have talked about this in the past. If not, I have alluded to it. Like, this is the most obvious fake post ever. And I've talked about this in videos, if I haven't made a specific video on it before. About, if you've ever heard me talking about, joking about fans bringing their laptops into the crowd to do some work in WNBA games. This is a Centel post that you've got. I don't know what the PBD podcast is. I need to look up what that is, honestly, here. All I know is that Stephen A. Smith is on that. And so it is a genuine podcast. And this was actually spoken about like it was fact. First of all, surely the people are actually vetting their sources. Second of all, how do you not realize it's a joke halfway through? How do you not realize that this is clearly Centel or The Onion or something like that halfway through?
Can you type in Brittany Griner?
I'd bring you on.
I'd have fun with you. Brittany Griner, what she says, she says right there, watch this. Every time we play her, there's this commotion, like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just.
There's a loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people. How do you not get this a joke? Like, whenever about the crowd in the past, Brittany Griner's played in finals. There were crowds there at finals. She's played in the Olympics. There's 20,000 people at the Olympics finals. She's played in a college national championship game. They've always been full.
Sitting there watching on purpose. It's very
watching on purpose. Just sitting there watching on purpose. How did you not realize? Like, how did you read this out? And like, I saw another podcast read it out, and genuinely they're reading it out, and someone midway through reading it out goes, "There's no way this is real. I'm going to keep reading it, but there's no way this is real." How did you believe this is real? They're watching on purpose. They're just watching on purpose. Like, oh, come on.
Disruptive. She says WNBA games used to be a chill, quiet place. You could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now it's like there's large gatherings of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy shit about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score like we're there for their entertainment. You are. The whole thing is toxic. I saw a guy with his daughter in the crowd, both of them yelling, couldn't hear what they were saying. Exactly, but it was either my performance or some light racism. But here's where I'm going with this. So the WNBA says they want to get paid more.
They just got Centelled. Like, how do you get Centelled? Like, this has already gone semi-viral. This has already gone semi-viral because the other podcast was reading it out. And they at least realized halfway through reading, they're like, this isn't real, is it? This isn't real, is it? Like, I got linked it by so many people. If you guys don't know, with video ideas, there's guys that email me. I'll get emails for video ideas. I'll get DMs with video ideas. I have so many people hit me up with video ideas, and I'm so appreciative of it because it makes it easier. Like, I'll sometimes miss something. As much as I do doom scroll Twitter, I will miss something occasionally. But, like, I got sent that by a good few people. I'm like, I literally responded with fake. First thing I said was fake. No producer, nothing. And the worst part is you listen to Stephen A. Smith. This is a man like that ESPN have given everything to. Every single radio show, everything. Everyone spots everyone else's money just to have him. And this is what he goes and says.
Brittany Griner was in a Russian prison. You would think that somebody who is now free, back in America on home soil, would not have too much to complain about.
She this is not a statement that was made. Obviously sent out. Like, it is They literally said there's some noise coming from the crowd. I think it's people, and they're watching on purpose. There's a bunch of people, big gathering of people watching on purpose. Like, how the hell do you make this a freaking political statement? Because it's Stephen A. Smith. Of course it is. Stephen A. Smith believes it's real because there's no man that got fooled by ball sack sports more in 2022 than Stephen A. Smith. There is nobody in the media that's been sent held as many times as Stephen A. Smith.
Especially something like this. Fans in every sport. She described the fans.
Yeah.
How are you that? Like, you are the highest paid media person in the world. You are seen as you are the biggest media name in the United States. And this is what you're doing. Like, hire real journalists, please. But again, the WNBA has no real journalists, has mostly no real journalists either. And you have Annie Costable, who left the Chicago Sun-Times to just cover stuff for front office sports. And they've tried to run her out of the league. If you guys don't know, Chicago Sky wanted to run her out of the league. They wanted to run her out of the league. This is years ago, but they were not happy about an actual real journalist. Swear to God, these dumb as MFers alive. I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised with that. Embarrassing in front of Stephen A. Can't believe it's real. Stephen A. is the highest paid sports journalist in the world. I don't think we can call sports journalist. I don't think we can call Stephen A. Smith a journalist. I literally just said it's embarrassing. It's bad enough they invent the source, but how could they not realize that the quote was obviously fake? What is it? No sane person watches PBD and spread. I don't even know what PBD is. I'm just annoyed. I'm just really annoyed that Stephen A. Smith has to repeat it. I don't know. The PBD podcast, I haven't a breeze what it is. I have no idea what it is. Don't necessarily care what it is. I'm just annoyed that Stephen A. Smith is talking about it. But how do you not realize when the quote literally says, how do you not realize this part? This loud rumbling from the stands, turns out it's people. Thousands of them just sitting there watching on purpose. It's very disruptive. How do you read that and not realize you've been sent out? How do you read that? How do you read that and not realize it's fake? That is the most obvious fake thing I think I've ever seen. It's not even close to being real. I don't even know what is going on, but it's not even close to being real, lads. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.